Live from the studios of First Coast News, Jordan Wilkerson and David Benfield. This is First Coast Living.
All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to First Coast Living. I'm Jordan Wilkerson.
And I'm David Benfield. Thank you for joining us on this fine
Wednesday, hump day.
That's right.
You knew that I knew today, because
Yeah.
sometimes that's not the case. I'm
Yes.
like, what day is it?
Yeah, and I was kind of like, I was lost there for a
That's
second. I was
okay.
like, oh no, is it Thursday?
We got each other's back.
Yeah.
You have a really cool shout out you want to give.
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to the folks from Duval Ford. They have been the most amazing customer service ever. So I got this little notification that I had like a leak in my rear tire, and so I called them up and I'm like, hey, how much does that cost to get that patched or whatever? And they're like, if it's just a patch, it's free. And I was like,
nice.
oh, all right, right on. And so like, when can you drop it off? And I was like, actually, I'm driving to work right now. And they're like, we'll come pick it up for you.
That's cool.
I was like, well, how much does that cost? And they're like, nothing. So they came and they picked up the Bronco, went and took it, got it all patched up. And then the guy calls me and he's like, hey man, would you like me to wash it before I bring it back?
What?
Totally.
That's
Absolutely.
awesome.
So yeah, shout out to Duval Ford. Thank you very much. That was
Very
awesome.
cool.
Yeah.
All right, well, we've got a great show.
Yeah.
But first,
Come on.
it's time for Say What? All right.
All right, and we have Professor Mead here.
How's it going?
We're doing
Good,
pretty
how
What
are
we in
you?
for today?
Do you know your vocabulary?
I would think so,
Can you spell a little bit?
but it's a
Anything?
scramble, so
I
we'll
know
see.
a lot of words, but I don't know how to spell them.
Well, this will be really difficult for you.
Okay.
All right.
Especially like on the spot, you know? Like,
exactly.
We've all done this in like first grade. They give us a little worksheet. You have
Yeah.
to figure out what the word is based off of a scrambled word.
Okay.
Let's get into it. Let's get to the
Do it.
first one.
Let's do it.
Are we just gonna yell it if we know it?
Oh, wow.
What's
just
this
yell it.
word?
Oh gosh.
I don't know.
It's so weird because like we're on live TV and I'm like on the spot and it's
I
so
know.
much harder than you would think.
You know this word.
You.
What?
You know it.
Gosh.
Sure I do.
Do you need a hint or anything?
Yeah, maybe
Sure.
give us a hint.
To infinity and beyond. Let's go to space.
I still don't know. Wait, what's the guy's name? Buzz Lightyear,
it's
no?
not Buzz Lightyear.
But it's like, let's go to space. So it's-
Yeah, what?
Humans like to go to space. What are those?
Astronaut. Well, no, that's not astronaut. Wait, is it? No.
It's
Roll it.
astronaut.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
good job. There you
It's
go.
astronaut.
Well, still didn't really.
No,
get-
that's good.
Okay. That's
All
a
right.
good start.
This
Now
is
you
the
got a
first time
feel
we've
for
done
it.
this game, so I'm kind of like.
You got a feel for it.
All right.
So,
Okay.
let's head to the next word.
That was a hard one.
Okay.
What?
Oh my
Cool,
gosh.
this is-
Jaguar.
You got it. That was that.
Good job. Okay, all right.
Duval.
We're only like a
I think
month
I would
away
get those.
from regular season games.
I'm so happy. I
That's
can't wait.
crazy.
I cannot wait, y'all. Jags are gonna win it all.
Oh
Let's do
my
it. Calling it now.
gosh. All right. What
Okay,
else?
let's do another word. Let's see if you guys can get this one.
Wow, that's a
There's a
lot
G.
of S's.
There's a lot of S's in this word.
Oh my gosh.
When it's sunny, it's nice to have them.
Sunglasses.
Oh, there you go.
This is
Nice
tough.
job, nice job.
It's not as easy as you think. First graders have it tough.
Now I will say though, when you
I'm
have
just saying.
time, like I
I'm
played
just
this
saying.
game
First
on a
graders
piece
have
of
it.
paper, and
Yeah.
it's fine. This is. All right.
Okay, all right.
Okay, we
I
got
don't
two
know.
more for you. Two more. This one actually got me because I was like, oh, I know this, and I was like,
Traffic.
Yeah.
Oh, you got it.
That was
I didn't even need a
really good.
clue.
That was a really good job.
And actually, we're kind of running through this quickly. So,
We are going
do you have any
pretty
fun
quick.
facts?
Any fun
I'm just
facts
kidding.
about
There's-
traffic?
Actually,
Actually,
traffic still wasn't that. I mean, it was a little.
I don't really have to worry too much. I live
That's
down
nice.
the street. I'm in
Yeah.
Riverside now, so
we're not that-
it's not
a
too
big
bad.
deal,
Yeah. I'm just glad that the traffic isn't as bad as I was expecting with the kids going back to school.
You
I know
gotta-
I've been saying it
you
every
have
day.
to trek every
I got 24 miles. It's not too bad. When I lived in Washington State, I had a 48-mile commute each
Ooh.
way. So I cut
do
it
you
in
even-
half here. You know what's funny though, since we do have a little bit of time? So my grandma, when I moved here the first time, my husband wasn't out of the Navy yet. He still had like a few months. So I lived with my grandma on the west side, and it took me 10 minutes to get here. And I thought I would love it. It was too fast. I'm like, I only get a couple songs. I only get a few songs to listen to. I kind of like.
I've literally never ever heard a human
Well, I
being
went from
say
an
that their
hour-
commute was too fast.
I went from an hour to 10 minutes.
I've
so I
never
kind of
had
like
this problem.
25, 30 minutes. I like that because I drink my coffee.
Yeah.
and, you know.
No, I mean, I get it. I can dig it. I
Yeah.
can dig it. But
mean-
that is interesting. I've literally never heard somebody say like, this commute's just too short.
Yeah,
Too
I guess
short.
because it kind of gets me in the groove. I'm like,
I guess.
you know,
It's-
waking up.
It's
you know,
the time to yourself, getting ready for the
Yeah.
morning. You
It's a
got a
listen
big
to
day
a-
ahead of
A
you.
little Jordan time.
listen to a podcast.
Yeah, Jordan time.
There you
All
go.
right.
All right,
Here's
I
another
think we
word,
wasted
though.
enough time,
We still
right?
have another
We're
word.
back on track now.
Let's go. Let's see it. Let's see it.
Ooh. Oh. An eye? Huh.
Give me a hint.
Give you a hint.
Yeah.
I'm doing it to you right now. Ha ha ha.
Laughing.
There you go.
I don't know if I would have gotten it. This is tough.
Yeah, it's a lot harder than it looks. a lot harder than it looks.
I wonder if anyone at home is getting it.
How are you guys doing at home?
I
You guys
know.
doing okay?
They're probably doing way better. They don't have the pressure of being on live television with all these folks in the studio looking
Yeah, we
at
just
us,
got a couple.
being like, why are you so stupid?
Yeah, we got a
you know
little bit
what?
of a crowd.
The one that makes me feel stupid is the spelling bee.
Spelling bee? Oh, that's a
That was
struggle.
really, I'm serious. I really do get really nervous with
I get nervous because we know how to spell.
Oh, but it's
Or do
just
you?
so
If I wrote it down,
spot. I'm like,
okay. But if I wrote it down, I would know that doesn't look right.
Yeah.
But when I'm trying to think of it in my head, just like math in my head, I'm not as good. But I can,
Fair enough.
you know,
Yeah.
write out all my work. and
Yeah,
everything.
no, Like that, the spelling bee terrifies me. By the way, I'll do it, but I'm terrified.
We will do it again.
I know.
We're coming for
It
you.
is fun.
Oh no, math. Oh, Matt said we're doing math equations next time. I'm
Ooh,
taking
arithmetic.
PTO that day.
X equals. I don't know.
I guess that does it for us.
Yeah,
Gotta get out of here, guys. I'll see
that
you
was
in a minute.
tough.
fun.
But
Good
thanks.
job. That was fun. That was pretty cool. Bye. All right, calling all singers. The Jacksonville Symphony Chorus is holding auditions ahead of its 2026-2027 season. So let's welcome their brand new director, Dr. Tony Thornton. Hello,
Hi,
Doctor.
David. How are you?
I'm very well. I love your jacket.
Thank
man.
you so
look sharp
much.
today. I like
Thank
it.
you so much.
All right. So as you begin your first season leading the Jacksonville Symphony Chorus, what are you most looking forward to, and what are you hoping to bring to the chorus?
I'm looking forward to meeting my new choral family, making music with them. We have a great season ahead. And of course, I'm going to bring my experience, high level of energy in rehearsals, and continue to raise the bar. It's going to be an awesome season. I'm very excited about it.
Yeah, I think it's very cool. All
Yeah.
right, so what makes singing in a choir such a special experience, and what do you think people gain, from being a part of one?
Sure. I met most of my lifelong friends singing in a choral ensemble.
Oh, cool.
And
Right
so
on.
it's really a way to build community, teamwork, and I think the most awesome thing about it is that you get to make something together more beautiful, more powerful, more awe-inspiring than you can alone.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, one voice can be ultra powerful and really, really cool, but man, I'm telling you, when you get a whole group of really great singers together,
Yeah.
it makes you feel stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's community and teamwork at its finest.
Yeah, it's super. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that explanation. All right, so what are you, what are you most excited about this year, right, for this season? And are there any works or performances that you're particularly looking forward to?
Of course, I'm really excited about my first performance, which will happen in October. And on that concert, we're singing Bernstein's Chichester Psalms.
Okay.
And I actually performed that with Bernstein in the New York Phil when I was a student at Westminster.
Whoa, that's really cool. Talk about
Yeah.
coming back around.
Yeah, so I get to revisit the piece again, and I'm really excited about that. We have a great season, so there are so many wonderful pieces.
That's cool. All right, so for anyone who, hears you talk about the chorus and thinks,
Sure.
I'd love to do that. Well, what should they know about auditions? Who can audition, and when will the auditions take place?
Sure thing.
That's a big question.
That is a big question. Auditions, a lot of people get nervous about the word audition, and I've gone through so many of them myself. So I understand it's natural to be a little nervous, but I really try to make it as welcoming, as positive as I can, so people relax. If you've sung in a high school choir, community chorus, church choir, college choir, and you have some choral experience, we'd really love to meet you. We have 3 days next week we're auditioning.
Okay.
St. Augustine, Fernandina Beach, and of course downtown. And so go to jacksymphony.org and sign up.
That sounds so cool. All right, so, I've been an actor for most of my adult life, and acting auditions are not like that.
Right.
They are so nerve-wracking, and they don't do anything to make you feel good, right?
Yeah,
So
I lived in LA, so I know exactly
you know
what
exactly what I'm talking
you're
about. You're like,
Yeah.
So this is great. All right, so, what would you say to someone who loves to sing but has never considered joining the symphony chorus?
Sure. Don't think that a symphony chorus is not for you. If you really love to sing, come and check us out this season. I mean, you may find your new musical home.
Right.
And, if you've never attended a concert with the orchestra or the chorus, this is a great season to discover us.
Yeah, what are we in store for? Can you give that away yet, or is that
Well,
for
I
a
mean,
later date?
anything from opera to pops to Beethoven's epic Ninth Symphony
Oh, I
at the
love that one,
end.
yeah.
I mean, and anything in between. Messiah, of course, that beloved piece of here during Christmas. It'll be really special.
That is cool. Yeah, the symphony, the orchestra and the chorus. If you've never had a chance to go out and check out one of those performances, it will change you, right? Especially if you actually go in there really wanting to enjoy it, right?
Yeah.
And it is magic and it's special to watch a group of people come together and perform something so solid, right?
Absolutely.
It's amazing. All right, so one more time, let's drive it home. Where do we go to learn some more about this season? And then if we want to audition, where do we go to learn?
Sure, just jacksymphony.org.
Easy enough. JacksSymphony.org. Doctor, thank you so very much.
Thank
I
you
really
so
do
much. It was
appreciate
great
it.
to
I
be
hope you
here.
guys have a great. I hope you guys have a great season this year.
Okay.
And I'd like to come out and check it out.
Absolutely.
All right, Jordan.
Thank you.
Well, it is now time for another Jack's Jams, and today we have Joe Portolano performing. Take it away.
Everyone gets a little hate sometimes. I know I've got plenty of mine. The ones you think will support you are the same ones who never do. Chasing your dreams is a hard road, but you can't let it dim your glow. Let your pain go from bad to good. Take you someplace where you could. Add fuel to the fire. Let it take me higher. Let it be my ignition, 'cause I'm on a mission. Use it as my ammunition. When shade is thrown my way, I'll be the one that remains. Gonna be the best you've seen, stronger than you can believe. Let it take me higher. Add fuel to the fire. They tell you that you can't do it. You're better off if you just quit. The music keeps on flowing. The sound of applause keeps me going. Walking down Broadway at night, seeing all these dreamers come alive. Playing for tips in crowded bars. That's how we all got our start. Add fuel to the fire. Let it take me higher. Let it be my ignition, 'cause I'm on a mission. Use it as my ammunition. When shade is thrown my way, I'll be the one that remains. Gonna be the best you've seen, stronger than you can believe. Let it take me higher. Add fuel to the fire. Light a little spark wherever you go. Pour some gasoline and watch it grow. 'Cause chasing this dream is all I know. It's all I know. Add fuel to the fire. Let it take me higher. Let it be my ignition, 'cause I'm on a mission. Use it as my ammunition. When shade is thrown my way, I'll be the one that remains. Gonna be the best you've seen, stronger than you can believe. Let it take me higher. Let it take me higher. Add fuel to the fire.
Very good, very nice. Great to see you again. Thank you so much for that. All right, so tell everyone, how long have you been playing music?
I've actually been playing music for quite some time now, over a decade.
Okay.
Started when I was really young in church choir, and then
Right.
Went to high school, chorale, and then college. And over time, I kind of started writing my own music.
That's awesome. And did you hear that they're having auditions now for singing at the Jack Symphony?
Yes,
You
I
did some
heard about
choral
that.
work. They said that that's what they're looking for.
That's interesting to me.
No pressure, no pressure. Okay, so what is your writing process like? You just kind of pull from real life?
I pull in from like a lot of my experiences I went through in life. I've also been up in Nashville quite often, so
Awesome.
I've kind of learned the whole process of how like people write their music.
Is it kind of like a formula in a
It
way?
is.
Yeah. And so you actually perform around town too.
I do actually.
So tell us about that.
So I've played in at Bold City Brewery over the summer, Jamie's Pub, just played Iggy's a while ago.
Awesome.
And I've also played some festivals here in Jacksonville.
Very cool. And then who were your favorite artists growing up? Like who inspired you to want to become a musician?
There's quite a few.
Yeah.
I've enjoyed a lot of country music and a lot of
Okay.
classic rock music. From country, it's between Keith Urban, Kenny Chesney, Brad Paisley, and Rascal Flatts. Through rock, it's Bon Jovi, Aerosmith,
Oh, gosh,
Def
yeah.
Leppard, and Foreigner, and Skynyrd, of course.
And then, do you have what are some of your goals for the future? I hear you might want to sing the national anthem, huh?
Yes,
For the
actually,
Jags.
one of the things I do want is to play at a lot of festivals in Jacksonville, but also to sing the national anthem at a Jaguars game.
All right. Well, let's put that out in the universe, right? Mm-hmm. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, because I do have some stuff that's coming up too. I will actually be singing the national anthem this Saturday at the Sporting Jacks game.
Awesome. Yeah, that'll be great. Okay, well, if we want to follow your music, how do we do that? Or where you're going to be, performing?
Follow my music on Spotify. Also, Instagram is another way to know when I'm playing.
Okay. And it's just your name, Joseph Cardilano?
Just my name, Joseph Cardilano.
Okay.
On Instagram, it's Joseph Cardilano Official Music.
Awesome. All right, you got another song you're going to perform a little bit later?
Yes.
And what's that one called?
This one is actually a song called Proceed with Caution.
Okay, I can't wait to hear it. Thank you so much for that. And David, what else do we have coming up?
All right, still to come, the Jacksonville Humane Society is in the house to talk about their partnership with TPC and introduce us to a furry friend who needs a forever home. What a sweet pea. I can't wait for you to meet. Plus, comedian Leroy Aaron has a new round of shows and movies for us to check out in this week's Watch Party Wednesday. Stick around. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. It's time for Homes for Paws with the Jacksonville Humane Society. And today we're joined by Lindsay with the Jacksonville Humane Society and Kevin Copeland, but we're also joined with Mackenzie. Hello. Oh, she's so good.
Isn't she perfect?
She's amazing.
Yes.
Like, I'm telling you, the sweetest little piece. So tell me about her.
Mackenzie is 8 years old, and she's a very friendly, loving dog. She was a dream in the car. So if anyone is really just looking for like a couch potato to hang out and watch movies all day and snuggle, I think she would be a perfect fit.
I think so too. She's so good and sweet. I mean, she has not met a single stranger since she's got in the studio today. So I think she's going to be perfect. All right, so let's talk about the partnership with TPC.
It is just something that we are so honored to be able to sponsor all of the fees over these next 2 days. The Players has given more than $130 million over the last many years, and this is just one of the great organizations that we get to support.
That is cool. I think it's a great organization to support. That's very, very cool. All right, so for those who are watching, what kind of dog is Mackenzie?
Well, at JHS, we say all dogs are a mixed breed because we genuinely don't know.
Right.
But we think that that's great because then you get to focus on their personality and not worry about the breed.
Yeah.
So this, to me, is a chill, calm, laid-back mix, whatever you want to call that.
Right.
That's what I would label
Yeah,
her.
give her whatever adjective you want, but that is the truth. Look how good. It's just hanging out. just all up on Kevin. Kevin's like her best friend, man, like for sure.
Just an angel. An angel on earth.
All right, so let's talk about some more events that are coming up.
Yeah, so like we mentioned, we have the free adoption event this weekend with the Players, and we are running specials all month long.
Nice.
So come and see us. We are open at 8464 Beach Boulevard.
All right, so let's talk about future events. What else is going on later on down the road?
So the coolest thing coming up that we have is Toast to the Animals.
Oh,
it
right
is
on.
our big event. It's downtown at the Jessie. It's for the medical fund to help dogs just like Mackenzie. Everything from routine spay and neuter to specialty surgery. That'll be Friday, October 2nd, and all the information is on our website.
Very cool. All right, Kevin, let's talk to me about your volunteer work and stuff. Like, what does it mean for you to be a part of all this?
I have been with the Players for about 11 years now, and it has just been the most magical experience ever. You get to volunteer with so many amazing people and just truly support so many amazing groups every single year. And JHS is just one of the many groups that we want to support and give as many amazing animals, as many chances to find the forever families as we can. It's just phenomenal.
I think it is cool, man. I've often said, like, if I were to ever win the lottery, I would just buy like 500 acres and just like rescue all dogs.
I'm gonna hold you to it.
Right? Wouldn't that be awesome? I would so do that. Every single dog you brought on would be like, I've got somewhere for him. Come on.
Absolutely. Yep.
That's cool. All right, so if somebody is watching right now and says Mackenzie needs to be my buddy, where do we send them? How do they do that?
Yes, well, we are closed today for training, but we open tomorrow.
Okay.
We are at 8464 Beach Boulevard. We're open weekdays 12 to 7 and weekends 10 to 5.
Okay. And they just come on in and say, I want Mackenzie.
Yes, just let us know at the front desk. We'll hook you up with a staff member and she can go home the very same day.
That is so great. Thank you both so much for being here today, and thank you for bringing Mackenzie. Guys, let's find Mackenzie her forever home, please, because she is wonderful and she very much deserves it. So guys, stick around. We'll be right back after the break. Oh.
Live from the studios of First Coast News, Jordan Wilkerson and David Benfield. This is First Coast Live.
Welcome back. It is now time for Rain or Shine with meteorologist Lee Southwick. Lee. Yep. David's like, I still got to do my intro for her.
Thank you.
And we've got our Buddy Check 12 pink on today. Love it.
Matching earrings.
With the matching earrings.
Does that make you my buddy for Buddy Check?
I think so. So do your thing. Do the right thing.
You too.
Okay, I got you. Okay, we're starting with this. So what's going on? Break it down.
Nothing too scary, I promise. I just want to bring everyone the new news as of 11 a.m. So it just came out. We do have a new name, tropical storm. It's Cristobal up here, heading away from us.
Bye-bye.
Still no immediate concerns to the First Coast, but
everyone's probably concerned about this now.
Yeah, so we have a lot that we're watching. First, real quick with Cristobal, 45-mile-per-hour winds also likely going to dissipate tomorrow because it's moving over cold water.
There you go.
So you can see with its, models, it tries to take it to the east. Maybe
my gosh,
messy weather for, it's just a mess out there.
Oh man,
it's just going to go over cold water. Is not a concern for us. This here, so this is Invest 92L. It could become Dolly. It will likely become a tropical depression at least here soon, and it is heading towards the Caribbean. Now, it's going to encounter a lot of dry air, so it might completely fall apart. It might not be a tropical depression.
But there's a pretty good consensus here with models.
Yeah, so we know that it is heading towards the Leeward and Windward Islands, the Lesser Antilles over there. So cruise plans this weekend, that would impact it. Even if it hits that dry air and isn't a tropical depression anymore, likely still going to bring some heavy rain, some gusty winds. It's still not going to be great. So any interest in the Caribbean, especially, I know those are beautiful islands. I've been on some cruises over there.
Yeah.
That's not going to be the most fun. So
man.
maybe you'll get to go to the Bahamas.
Rain check. Oh yeah, sometimes they reroute.
Yeah. And then we have that other tropical wave behind it. It moved off of Africa yesterday. Slowly but surely seeing that development chance go up too. We know the Atlantic is primed to organize. So, but again, no immediate concerns when it comes to the tropics here. Our concern would be the dangerous heat with the weather impact alert. And Robert Spetta will have more at noon on that.
Perfect. Thank you so much. And thanks for wearing your pink.
Thanks for wearing
Remind your buddy,
my buddy.
everyone.
Yeah.
All right, David, what you got?
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, Joseph Cardilano.
I saw you looking at her, she's got you mesmerized. It's pretty easy to fall for those hazel eyes. If you are into her, go ahead and take your chance. But what you'll find may not be your ideal romance. And if I were you, I'd be sure to proceed with caution. She's a heartbreaker that'll leave you high and dry. I swear that she's a devil in disguise. She'll want your attention. You'll get her number to have you call, but she'll get ghosted all day long. You better be sure to proceed with caution. She knows how to make you feel like royalty. Whisper words that surely bring you to your knees. But all the mixed signals are too hard to ignore. It won't be too long before she shows you the door. And if I were you, I'd be sure to proceed with caution. She's a heartbreaker that'll leave you high and dry. I swear that she's a devil in disguise. She'll want your attention. You'll get her number to have you call, but she'll get ghosted all day long. You better be sure to proceed with caution. Sure to proceed with caution. She's a heartbreaker that'll leave you high and dry. Swear that she's a devil in disguise. She'll want your attention. You'll get our number to have you call, but you'll get ghosted all day long. You better be sure to. You better be sure to proceed with caution.
All right. Yo, Joseph. Yeah, my man, dude. Great job, brother.
Thank you.
Excellent. All right, guys, stick around. We'll be right back after the break. Welcome back, everybody. It's now time for Watch Party Wednesday with comedian Leroy Aaron.
All right,
Hello, sir.
Hey, what you got for us today?
Oh, man, I got 3 bangers. Y'all ready?
Yeah, because it's going to be so hot, we got to stay inside.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. All right, y'all, we're going to start in Netflix with the romance drama His, Hers, and Ours, starring Taye Diggs from All American and the Best Man and Leslie Ann Brandt from the show Lucifer and Gotham. When their teens become a couple, 2 single parents find an unexpected spark and a secret romance that grows harder to hide from their families. You can find His, Hers, and Ours on Netflix.
Okay.
Now, I like this because, well, I'm a fan of romance movies anyway, but this one is better because it teaches, the theme is do as I say.
Not as I do.
Right, not as I do.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to tell the movie, but let's just say they're trying to keep 2 teenagers apart.
Oh, okay. I see where
And
it's
trying to keep
going.
them apart, you know what I mean? A love develops. And so now you trying to hide a relationship and make sure two teenagers aren't being two teenagers.
And I bet that the teenagers see stuff they probably weren't expecting, and then now they're like, well, what about us?
Exactly. So his, hers, and ours on
Okay.
Netflix. It's a Terry McMillan novel, and I think you
Oh, it's
will really like it.
Novel turned movie. Those are usually
Right.
pretty good.
I'm a fan. And another one she had with Taye Diggs was How Stella Got Her Groove Back.
Oh,
with
yeah.
Goldberg.
Yeah.
And so Terry McMillan turning her novels to movies have been very successful, and this is no different.
Very cool.
Pretty good. His,
All
hers,
right.
and ours on Netflix.
Perfect.
All right, staying in Netflix, we have the action thriller In the Land of Saints and Sinners. And this is starting one of my favorite actors in the world, Mr. Liam Neeson.
Oh, yeah, he's a
baby,
great
Mr.
actor.
Liam Neeson. In the Land of Saints and Sinners is a 1970s set Irish action thriller following Finbar Murphy, a former hitman seeking a quiet life in a coastal village. When a ruthless group of terrorists disrupts the peace, he's drawn into a dangerous game that forces him to confront his past and protect his community. Now, as far as Liam Neeson goes, the plots of his movies have been kind of along the same themes, you know?
Yes.
He's got the particular set of
He's
skills.
got a particular set of skills.
And he's gonna help me. So I've seen this already. And,
Oh, okay.
it starts slow.
It does.
Like, just to be honest, like
Right.
it does start slow. You're like, when is Liam gonna start beating people up? dude?
Right.
Really?
But-
and then it happens.
Right, and then it's just like boom, and
And-
it's
yeah.
like, all right, now stop beating people
Right,
up.
exactly.
Please stop.
Right, yeah.
Okay.
No, really, it's so, that is an interesting juxtaposition because seriously, at the beginning, I was like, okay, are we gonna get
So that's what you're saying. It's a little
Right.
different than what you
Yeah.
expected
But
first.
again, that's where being a great actor comes in, because if you know a great actor chooses great materials, then you know to just stick
Right.
with the movie,
Exactly.
and
That's a good
eventually
point. Yeah,
it's
that's a
gonna
good
get
point.
good.
Well, that's exactly what I did. I was sitting there watching it. It's like, you're in like the first 15, 20 minutes of it, and you're like,
Yeah.
all right.
Right.
You're like, it's got to be good though. 'cause
Yeah,
it's
the
Liam.
synopsis is lying. and then
Right.
you're like, Liam Neeson's not going to do that, man. So I did. I just sat
Right.
back. I was like, all right, it's going to happen. And then
Yeah.
it did. And you're like, whoa.
And that's kind of how Taken was, the movie. These
Oh,
other
God,
movies,
that was
it
so
kind
good.
of started a little slow, but when
Whoa.
When it goes,
picked
it
up,
goes.
it
When
went.
all of a sudden a
and you saw
70-year-old
those set
man
of
is beating you
skills.
senseless.
Awesome.
Absolutely. So In the Land of Saints and Sinners is on Netflix.
Cool.
Okay.
And y'all should check it out. All right, and finally we head over to Disney Plus with the comedy drama The Devil Wears Prada 2.
Oh yeah.
This is the much anticipated sequel to The Devil Wears Prada. The Devil Wears Prada 2 sees Andy Sachs reunited with Miranda Priestley as they navigate shifting careers and amid the decline of the print fashion media, reconnecting with Emily Charleston, who is now a major luxury brand leader. 20 years later, it just feels like a family reunion. Because I was a huge fan of The Devil Wears Prada,
Yeah.
the first one.
It was such a great movie.
It was, and the sequel is no different. It brings everybody back. Everybody's grown into their positions, and you see how the heaviness of what they are, they just kind of juxtapose.
Yeah.
So now Andy's kind of a top dog, and Miranda's not so much a top
Right,
dog.
yeah.
But in the end, you see how they all come together, and it gives you the feels of The
Yeah.
Devil Wears Prada.
They
Of course,
all
you
look
have-
so good,
I was
too.
just gonna say, of course, they have the fashion.
Yeah.
They do the fashion shows, and you see all the fashions, and I just love it.
Yeah.
It's
And
so-
just the great actors. And
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
And this
again-
is one I have not seen yet, and I've heard great reviews. And now that you've told me, I got to
Oh
watch
yes,
it.
please, yes. The Devil Wears Prada 2. You can find it on Disney Plus.
Okay, awesome.
Very good.
So, do you have anything coming up at all?
Let's see.
I know you're a
have-
busy man.
I do. I got a couple of comedy shows
Okay.
coming up. In the next couple of weeks, I'll be more forward with the details. I don't want to
Perfect.
mess them up.
Yeah, well, where can they find your information?
They can find my FCL Watch Party Wins on
All right.
Instagram.
Perfect.
Follow me
Right on.
and let's talk movies.
Yeah, if you've missed any of his, he's got all of them on there.
Everything.
So make sure you check it out. Yeah,
Just check them out, like them, leave a comment, let me know what you think.
awesome. Thank you so much, Leroy.
You're very welcome.
Okay, so do you like sushi?
Oh, I love
Okay.
sushi.
If you have not been to Izakaya Ko yet, check this out.
Ooh, yes.
What's up, foodies? I'm out here at Izakaya Co, and I cannot wait to try this Japanese gastropub, which I've never seen those two words together, but it seems really cool. Smells amazing. I am here with Jeremiah of Pearl Hospitality Group, and then we also have Chef Adi, who's prepared all of this. So thank you so much for letting me be here with you today.
Yeah, pleasure's all ours. Thank you for coming.
Of course. So for those who have not been here before, tell us about Izakaya Co.
Yeah, so the word izakaya, it's not a literal translation, but it's Japanese gastropub, essentially. So in Japan, it's where people go after work to have fun, to have drinks, late nights to have light snacks, food. It's just a place with a great atmosphere and good food and good drinks.
Right.
In America, we've kind of translated that a little bit. It's still the same. It's light. It's shared plates, good drinks, good food, but it's a little bit more elevated here now. Like what we've done here at Izakaya, for instance, we've made it our own.
So now talk about omakase, because that is something that you offer here on Thursdays, but you're looking to expand that as well, right?
Yes, correct. Yes.
So tell us about it.
So basically, omakase is leave it up to the chef. So with a certain menu that I create, that's what I'm going to serve. Usually, like we have a seasonal fish from Japan, and then like all the premium stuff like bluefin tuna, scallop, the Hokkaido scallop also.
Okay, so you've made a couple of these for me here, and it's a multi-course situation.
12 courses actually.
Whoa, 12 courses, and you probably need to make a reservation, I imagine.
Yes, reservations are required, yes.
So we've got 3 of the portions here, right, or servings, I should say.
Yes, basically
courses.
there's 3 omakase
so what do we have
courses.
here?
We have almond belly with the truffle cheese and also ikura, the eggs.
Oh my
and
gosh.
That has the maple cream fresh in it. And also we do have the Hokkaido scallop. Seared, I like it seared, yes, with the brown butter, and also has snow crab on top.
That was really good. Yeah.
All right, let's go for it. Oh my God. That is outstanding. What is this one here?
It's a truffle wagyu hand roll.
Oh my gosh. So what's exactly in it?
It's sushi rice, truffle aioli, garlic chips, cilantro, and definitely seared wagyu, J5 wagyu.
We sear the wagyu so it renders all the fat. Obviously the truffle gives it a little bit more umami and more flavor, and then just the fried garlic, cilantro adds some freshness to it.
Oh my gosh, it is really, really good.
That's been one of our most popular items since we've launched it for this season. So.
Yeah, so if you can't make it for this season, come back. You're gonna try something new, or even if you do come, you want to try all the seasons, right? All right, let's go over here now. Let's start with this, actually.
Oh, those are the ocean pearl. That's one of the most favorite too. It has a bluefin tuna akami, the lean tuna, and with chives, and topped with the otoro, the belly tuna, with truffle pearls and gold flakes. Yeah.
Not only is it good, it's beautiful, very visually appealing.
Thank you.
And yeah, just so fresh.
Yeah, people love taking photos of that one.
All right, and then what do we have here?
Those are the unique one. Is actually it's yakisoba. It's a stir-fried Japanese noodle combined with the dish from Indonesia. It's from my country. It's called rendang. It's a beef. So that one's slow cooked for 4 hours with coconut.
Okay, here we go.
One bite. So this dish is very specific to us because it's it's something you won't find anywhere else. It's something that Chef Adi has created based on his experience, his heritage, and combined it with Japanese techniques and traditional dishes.
And then of course we have some delicious drinks, which some of them are seasonal as well.
Yeah.
But you're saying this one's the most popular. What is this one?
Sake lychee martini. That is by far our best seller. Our beverage director / GM, Leda, has really done well with our menu here.
It is so refreshing. I can see why this is a fan favorite. And then, okay, I have this other one here in front of me. Might as well try that too. What is this one? I believe there's cucumber and mint in this one.
That's the cool as a cucumber. That's part of our seasonal menu.
Oh yeah. I can tell there's a little bubbly in it.
And in a lot of these drinks, these are all seasonal as well. We really, we pride ourselves in culture, and like we have a great team, and we let our team members, you know, have a shot at making their own drinks. So 2 of these drinks actually are made by our own team
Very
members. So,
cool. They get to kind of put their own little
Yeah.
twist on things.
Yep.
Well, thank you both so much for having me here today. I'm going to keep eating.
Yeah.
This is absolutely delicious. Tell everyone where you're located really quickly.
We are in Jacksonville Beach, 1198 Beach Boulevard.
All right. Thanks again, Chef. Absolutely delicious. And if you'd like to see this interview again, everyone, just head to First Coast News Plus. And today we are at Ted's Montana Grill. Delicious food and drinks. I am here with Frank. Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. It's a pleasure to have you here.
And talk about your happy hour. Monday through Friday?
Monday through Friday, 3 to 6. We've got appetizers on sale. We've got discounted signature cocktails, our house wine, tap beers, you name it.
A little bit of everything.
Perfect way to end the day.
That's so true. And tell me about some of your wines here, because you guys have your own line.
Yep, we have a proprietary wine. It's all California wines. We've got a Pinot Noir, Cabernet, Sauvignon Blanc, Chardonnay. They're delicious.
I love that. And then, of course, these delicious cocktails. They look so inviting, don't they?
Everything's made fresh. We make all our mixes are made fresh in-house, juice squeezed fresh every single day.
That's
so it
nice.
really makes a big difference. Lemon drop, it's always a favorite.
And look at that sugar rim. That is so beautiful. Another beautiful sugared rim here.
That's our Huckleberry Margarita. Ooh. Huckleberry is the state fruit of Montana, so it seemed perfect fit for us.
Y'all. That huckleberry
tequila, a
flavor.
little bit of sweetness from the fruit. Yep.
That is outstanding. I mean, listen, the lemon drop can't go wrong, but y'all know I like my tequila too. And then you also have not just the red wine sangria, but white wine
You
too.
can make one out of white for sure.
I love that. What's your favorite thing on the
I
happy
like
hour menu?
I like the margaritas myself.
Yeah, right?
I'm a
This
tequila
is-
guy as well.
This is very refreshing, though, I will say. Very, very easy to drink. And then some delicious treats here. What is that? Onion rings?
We got our salt and pepper onion rings, chips and dip. This is our Ted's burger, named after our founder. He would go to the restaurants. He wanted a small burger. He wanted 10 French fries, 1 onion ring, so it's on the happy hour menu just to honor him.
I love that. And then what is the sauce, though, that goes
That's
with
our ranch onion dip, goes with the chips.
That looks so
Ah.
good. And then last but not least here.
Our bison nachos, our bison chili
Oh,
on there,
what?
fresh cheese sauce. Yup.
Absolutely amazing. Tell everyone where you're located.
8635 Blanding Boulevard in Orange Park, right off 295, easy to get here.
It was very easy to get here.
Yep.
But remember, if you drink responsibly. Cheers to you. This looks so
Good, get in there.
Oh, yeah. Okay, Leroy, I have to ask
Okay.
because Quinn's been on the show a couple times, his son, if you
He
didn't
has.
know. And he just started.
9th grade, high school.
That's so exciting.
I'm gonna be sure to save his picture when he takes his 9th grade picture. So next time we do the yearbooks for the trivia, we're gonna pop it up and I can embarrass him.
Oh.
And He can remember it for days to come.
Oh, how's he liking it so far?
So far, he likes it.
Okay,
so far.
good.
And again, yeah, I tried to embarrass him when I dropped him off.
Parents love to do
I
that.
dropped him off. I was like, I love you, son.
No, you didn't.
Mommy and Daddy love you. Have a good time in high school.
And
I hated when my mom
He
did
just
that.
rushed in.
Yeah.
Yeah, head
Gave
down.
me kind of a half a look.
Yeah,
and then
back
was
over, just like, I
Running.
didn't hear that. Nobody
Right.
heard that.
Right.
So my aunt did that to me, my mom's sister.
Yeah.
So she dropped me off, not first day of school. She gets out of the car, puts her hair like that. Jordan, just wanted to let you know your grandma's picking you up today. And I looked at her and just started. But that was elementary school, you know. High school, I could see that being even
Oh,
more
yeah.
embarrassing. I don't know.
Oh, he gonna hate me because I'm finna get me a Spider-Man costume. I'm gonna get me a Batman costume, a Thor costume. 10th, 11th, 12th, and for graduation, ooh, it's gonna be a surprise, baby.
And then you got to honk. They always used to honk.